It is Monday, February the 10th, 2025. I am James. You are you. We are here 10 at 10. February 10 at 10 p.m., despite the fact that it is currently 10:03 p.m. if you are watching live, and of course, in living colors. The fifth or the sixth week in a row, the 10 p.m. start times. In the chat, our production assistant, Devin, writes, quote, 10 p.m. start times suck. And then he quotes himself, Devin. I could not agree more. But if history has taught me anything, I dislike it for about 15 minutes. Then around the quarter after mark, I sort of warm up to it. But then the show ends and it's 11, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just go to bed. I'm hungry too, but now everything's closed. I can't go get food. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that not only are the 10 p.m. start times ruining the show quality, it's also ruining my quality of life. We are stuck in this 10 p.m. paradox, and there's only one person to blame for that, and he is tonight's co-host, co-conspirator, co-producer, co-pilot, side piece. Let's see him acknowledge himself. Let's welcome Dave Kaufman to the show.
Hey, James, what's going on, man?
Dave, let's cut to the chase.
Yeah.
The 10 p.m. start times, at first it was like, well, I don't know about this, but then they were fun. Then it was like, okay, these are fun. We met earlier this week, or rather late last week, and became clear that neither of us like this anymore.
Yeah, it's, well, I like it, but it is late.
Yeah.
And then it ends, and it's later.
Yeah. What do you like about it
Well,
in terms of being preferential to 9 o'clock?
what do I like about it? We
Yeah.
get a little bit wilder. We get a little bit wet and wilder on the show, I
Yeah.
feel like.
Oh, yeah, so damn wet.
Yeah. We're super soaked over here. And that part's nice. And then, I don't have to stress about, like, shushing my kid to sleep in
Yeah.
order to reach a deadline of being downstairs. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But would I prefer them to go to bed at 8 and then I get to do this at 9? Yeah. I'd like
So
that
you're
more.
basically spending 2 hours for the most part trying to get your kids to sleep.
Yeah. Well,
It
yeah.
sounds horrible. It sounds horrible.
Well, I love them. So
That's fine. You can love something and find something horrible. They're not mutually exclusive.
you're right. I would say bedtime.
You get into arguments with loved ones and you have a horrible time during the argument, but you still love them.
That's true. Now just imagine you get into an argument with a loved one and they start screaming and running around your house.
Oh, trust me, I have.
Oh yeah. It's because you date babies.
Well, then I'd be stealing your thing under
Okay.
whip sniffer.
Well, there's only one guy who's been accused of that type of thing on
You?
this show, and it's the guy behind me over here.
I have to say that was an impressive segue.
Yeah.
Now you must be a little upset that he stole your thing and popularized it.
No, I say good go good go 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 go.
Was I now?
Good go Drake.
Good go Drake.
Yeah, good go
The
Drake.
ramblings of a man who's been backed into a corner. I don't want to pivot over to Drake. I don't even care about this guy. I call him Aubrey.
What about? I mean, he's apropos of the show theme.
He is apropos. Tonight is Great Canadian Stuff 2.
Let me
Except
update the.
where
Let me
from
update
where
the
I
title.
see, the title of tonight's episode still reflects last week, which was Dad Rock.
Well, not for long, James.
You had one job.
No, I didn't.
I want to get back into it before we get into tonight's topic, Dave.
Yep.
You ever really fight to hold your patience while your kids are going bananas when you just want them to go to sleep so you can do a stream?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you hold it in?
Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put a little headphone in one ear, and I'll just zone out.
And you just lay there?
Yeah, right there while I hope that my kid falls asleep.
Well, have you asked any other parents for advice on how to deal with this? Because right now it sounds like your kids are in charge of you.
Well, some people, a lot of people go through the same thing. Other people have.
Mm-hmm.
It really depends on the kid. Some kids are easier, some kids are harder, and then
But
some
both
parents.
of your kids are difficult?
No, it's really my son that's difficult right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
He's a bit of a bad boy. What you gonna do
Yeah.
though?
Yeah. Do you ever scream at him? Swear a
I've
little bit?
raised my voice at him. I wouldn't say that I've screamed at him because he doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't do any good.
Hmm.
You know, like. But
Your
I've said,
scream voice might be a little bit too performative. I've heard you get stern with your kids. I don't know if it's the real Dave on the
you
inside.
think it's not scary enough? It doesn't feel real enough?
If I were your kids, I'd laugh at you.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, silly dad doing a joke voice."
Well, that has happened. So
Yeah.
yeah, they don't say
What
joke
if
voice. They just Teddy sometimes will laugh in my face.
I think if I yelled at your son, he'd go to bed.
Well, that's interesting. I read him a book tonight, and there was a train in it named James, and
Oh,
he said, "James, James, James."
yeah, I think your son and I have a nice little connection.
Yeah, I think so. Someone's asked me to give a taste of the L. I don't want to do that.
Someone, the name is High Score Run,
Here I am.
legendary viewer, and you've reduced this person to someone,
You're right. High score
the
run.
only person that supports us.
I'd like to take a moment.
Literally, right now, we can see the only person supporting us, and you reduce them to someone.
Well, I'd
Now,
like.
is that a thin veil to try to create this illusion that many people are watching?
Well, if I could, James, I'd like to take a moment
Yeah.
to say thank you to High Score Run for watching and chiming in the chat, and also to apologize to them for just calling them any old
See, you're
someone.
doing a silly voice right now. You're doing a dad silly
I'm
voice.
not
It's
doing a
not.
silly voice.
It doesn't sound genuine.
Well, you do it then, James.
If I were to apologize,
Yeah.
well, I would just keep the tone that I have. I'd say, well, on behalf of Dave, I want to apologize thoroughly because you're more than someone. You've been watching the show since basically day one. So I want to take the time to acknowledge not only your support, but the fact that you're more than just someone. So
Well,
thanks
I'd
for
like to take the time, High Score Run, to apologize to you for James's
now,
apology.
this is an impersonation of me.
No, it's not an impersonation of you. I'd like to take the time to
On a
apologize
what?
on behalf of James's apology because I didn't feel like it was sincere at all, and I felt like it was sort of like flippant. So, High Score Run, from me to you, I'd like to apologize on behalf of the show entirely.
Now, are you going to do the a taste of the yell? High Score Run, aka someone wants a taste.
I can give a taste, but if I yell, I'm worried that it might actually wake up my kids.
Okay, so yeah, we don't want that. We
Yeah.
don't want your kids having more of a negative effect on this show than they already do, but a positive effect on the rest of your life, from what I understand.
Okay, how about this? Uh, I'll do it to you.
Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have to be a yell. Maybe it's just more of a tone.
This is a stern.
Tone
This is
change.
gonna be a stern tone of something I
Yeah.
said to my son. Teddy, you're not listening to me. I don't like your behavior right now. It's not nice.
I think you're using too much elevated language.
What do you mean? I don't behavior?
Yeah, behavior, and it's not nice. It sounds like a boring teacher no one respect. You gotta swear. I really think that's the key.
I'm not gonna swear to my kids, James. I'm sorry.
I think it's got to be like a deep stare,
All right, you do it.
a bit of eyebrows. Well, I don't swear on the show.
Well, if you're gonna punish me for being a naughty boy, James, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, then I would probably say something to the effect of, I do the deep stare with some eyebrows. I want you to get in your effing bedroom right now, or there's going to be big effing problems. Now go.
You're a caca.
It wouldn't happen.
It's happened.
I'd probably take him by the neck.
Okay, okay. Well, there you go.
Probably take him by the neck, and
Yeah.
I'd say, "Yeah, who? Who is?"
You're a caca. You're a pee-pee caca.
Well, your kids already call me that, so there's no difference. That's why I haven't been over in a month.
Yeah.
Everyone's being punished.
Okay.
Right here, High Score Run, aka someone has found a flaw in my perspective here. Kids like swearing. Yeah, I loved swearing as a kid.
My kids like pee-pee and they like caca. That's the curse words that they're at right now. Sorry, not my kids. James, I've forgotten.
Yeah, let's.
What are we even talking about on the show? I'm not supposed to talk about my family.
There was
at
a
all.
test, and
Yeah,
you failed.
I failed
the test.
it. Damn it.
Dave.
Yes.
Dave,
Yeah.
I want you to stop talking Talking about your effing kids right now, or there's going to be big effing problems.
I'm sorry, James. I won't do it again.
Now come give me a kiss. Good night. Dave, let's get into it. Earlier today, I asked you, what do you want to do? You said, what about a CanCon episode? I said, I love that. We discussed some things, then I realized we'd already done an episode like this before. So as we've done time and time again, we're doing a sequel. But this sequel may trump the original, just like Terminator 2 Judgment Day was far superior to Terminator, its original.
I like that. that was a good intro.
Yeah,
I know. In the defense of
I'm a good orator.
In the defense of CanCon, speaking of Trump, which you mentioned, it's important that we as Canadians support CanCon at a moment like this, where there are such tensions between the countries. We need to support our own.
Okay, so what are you doing to support Canada? Is it tonight's episode?
I'm doing tonight's episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm buying local. I'm eating at local restaurants.
Oh yeah, like which?
Which restaurants?
Yeah.
Baton Rouge.
Oh sure, yeah.
Yeah.
La Belle Province.
Belle Province.
Allô mon coco.
yeah, exactly. And I don't know.
All right, so we're going to be doing another classic at-home watch-along. I've put together a super cut. Yeah, I bailed you out. Just call me the buoy because you're
I'll come up with
using
something
me to sail to shore. I put together what I believe to be a super list of Canadian content, and we are beginning in a way that, frankly, I'm surprised that we didn't last time. Much like a variety of sporting events, we're going to start tonight's show with the national anthem.
Okay.
But this one is a little different, because the singer doesn't know the song. Not in the way that people might expect, or you see at sporting events where they get some of the lyrics wrong. This particular singer doesn't know the rhythm of the song or the sound of the song, and he has put a very interesting twist on O Canada. Dave, you know the lyrics to O Canada?
I think so.
Okay, well, this is from a CFL game when there used to be, briefly, American teams in the CFL.
Really?
Many people have either forgotten this or they don't know, but the CFL did expand with problems into the States. So we're going to go to this national anthem.
All right, let's begin.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With growing hearts we see thee rise, the true and strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for
Now it starts kind of normal, and then it takes quite a turn into some Neil Diamond territory.
It's Neil Diamond meets like a Christmas Carol, kind of like.
And he looks like he could be new wave Trump.
Yeah, it's true, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I liked it. I think
you thought he punched it up.
I think he punched it up. I think his voice was great.
Now,
It's yeah. If Trump was in Duran Duran,
It's one of those songs that's just so ingrained in you when you're from here that even if I tried to sing it wrong, I think I would inevitably go back to singing it right. And he
yeah.
really liked that From Far and Wide part.
What was the first area where he started to diverge? I was trying to figure it out.
I think it's Our Home and Native Land.
Yeah. What did he say?
Well, he got a couple lyrics wrong. I think he says with growing
Yeah, he
hearts.
says grow. That's it.
And
That's
then I
it.
thought, is that the lyric?
It's
And I've
not.
been and then he botches something else. He puts an and in where there's supposed to be a word, I think. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to the replay.
Yeah.
And true patriot love.
So far, we're good.
In all thy sons
I mean, the melody's a bit off,
command. With growing heart.
Yeah, it's right here that you're like, okay,
Yeah.
something's going wrong.
Yeah.
Something's diverging.
We see thee rise, the true and strong and free.
Yeah.
Yeah. The true and strong and free, which on paper isn't bad.
So what is it?
None
really?
of his alterations are that with growing hearts, we see thee rise, the true and strong and free. It's not like he didn't ruin it, but
He didn't
it's not
ruin
right.
it. With glowing hearts, right? We see these.
With growing hearts, we see thee rise, the true and strong and free. I even tried to botch it.
What is
and
it?
I was
What is it really? What is it really?
with glowing hearts, we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free.
Right. Okay, that's it.
I'm gonna start singing this guy's version from now
Is
on.
it our true north, strong and free, or the true north, strong and free?
Dude, we don't even know the anthem
Yeah.
at this point.
This song's messing with my head. It's like incepting the new version into my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
This
not
is-
that good of a singer either.
I think he's a pretty good singer.
This guy's a booze cruise singer.
He's a booze cruise singer, but he's better than that Tamblyn guy.
Oh, from last week?
Yeah.
No way. That guy's better than this guy. He sings with more heart and soul.
All right, you're a Tamblyn head. I don't know. He never.
I am, yeah. So this is the way that we're kicking it off. High Score Run writes, quote, I want Canada to become America's 51st state just so he doesn't sing this again.
Well, I'm pretty sure this guy's dead.
I think they might bring this guy back. Whoa.
You think so?
Whoa.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Wow. That's
This
worse
guy-
than wishing it.
I'm not wishing it.
That's why it's worse.
Why is it worse?
Because you think it.
Yeah, I think it. He's probably dead.
Wow. Okay, well, I want to apologize to this man's family.
He died on January 6th, storming the Canadian capital.
Yeah, ours is called the Canadian Capital.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next clip now.
All right.
We aired this a couple weeks ago, and I thought, how do you not air it again? It's not the first time I've gone back to the well, but when you want to talk about Canada, you can't talk about Canada without our greatest mayor of all time, the one and only Mr. Rob Ford.
Here we go.
Litigation will be starting shortly. I've had enough. That's why I warned you guys yesterday. Be careful what you wrote. Okay, so that's all I have to say for now. And the next thing I want to call Mayor Britannia in Hamilton and tell him that we're going to have to spank the little tiger cats. Oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy, Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
Anything that was true.
Okay, so there's a couple things.
Yeah.
It's great Canadian stuff.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to check off, he's got a great Canadian accent.
Yeah. He does have a great Canadian accent.
We're going to be whipping their little tiger cats, Mayor Britannia.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first. Even the way he said, "We're gonna whip the tiger," we're gonna whip the tiger cat seemed a little bit weird. That's when I knew this was taking a turn.
He's wearing a Toronto Argonauts jersey, and then he's about to wrap up.
And he says, "Oh yeah,
And the
one more
light bulb
thing."
goes off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and one more thing.
This is like at the end of like an Apple keynote when Steve Jobs would introduce the iPhone. He'd be like, "And one more thing."
Yes. Yeah, he's introducing the fact that he did not even that he didn't do it. Said that he didn't say he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Now, do you think he's guilty of saying he wanted to do it to someone?
I'm gonna say that how else would it have come up if he didn't say it to begin with? I feel
So
like
you're saying so we know that he did admit after denying using drugs. Are you saying that you think that he did talk about wanting to perform oral sex on Elizabeth Gondad?
I think I'm gonna say that.
Could you imagine if we could get her on the show? Once and for all, do you think that Rob Ford's... He's also wearing an Argonauts jersey that says mayor on the back.
Yeah, that's cool.
So do you think that he said that he wanted to perform
I think
lewd
he must have. I don't think that somebody out of the blue accused, even in today's political climate or in, the last decade's political climate, I don't think someone out of the blue just accused a politician of saying that he wanted to eat her pussy.
Whoa, Dave, whoa.
That's what he said.
You're thinking he said it?
I think he said it, yeah.
I just want to look at this freeze frame.
Yeah.
This looks like footage that'd be like, it wouldn't be out of the question that someone assassinates him in this camera angle.
Yeah, it's very...
This looks like full assassination camera angle.
It's very, what's the guy's name? Lee Harvey Oswald? Or,
the Zapruder film?
No, who killed Lee Harvey Oswald the day after or whatever?
Oh my God, it was, oh God. It's just on the tip of my tongue.
We'll figure it out. There was
someone like Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby. This is like Jack Ruby is about to shoot him in the chest.
Yeah, imagine we could just put Jack Ruby in different situations. Jack Ruby comes in and shoots him in the chest, and it alters time, and he never gets to the... And one more thing.
Yeah. He
assassinates him before this, and that's what catches Canada's attention.
There's I noticed this is a new element to this video.
Yeah.
There's a reporter in the front who, right after he says it, is very pleased that he said it.
Oh, if there's a longer version, many of them are like, "Oh yeah."
If you see this lady in the front holding the microphone, is like, "Ooh, we just got something super juicy."
Either that, or she can't believe what she just heard at a mayoral press conference.
Yeah,
it's not one more thing. We intend on fixing the roads. One more thing. We're going to fix provincial tax.
I want to introduce the iPad.
Yeah.
And also...
I never said that.
I never said
basically, I didn't say this. And there's so many other ways he could have gone about it. There's rumors going around about me involving Elizabeth Gondad, really inappropriate remarks that I allegedly made. I never said any of those things. I have full respect for her. I'm a married man, and I wouldn't put my wife in that position or Elizabeth. Mm-hmm. And that's all I'm going to say about that. He went the worst possible route.
Well, he has more than enough to eat at home, James.
Yeah, this is the thing. The first part is so shocking. Said that I wanted to eat her blank, and then he caps it off with, "I've got more than enough to eat at home." Yeah. How did his wife feel? Is she sitting at home watching that?
She's like,
"Hey, honey, tune into my press conference."
Yeah, the buffet's open, James.
Let's watch it again. Let's go right to that part. We may never show this. We might retire.
Tiger Cats. Oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
Anything that was true?
Why would he say that? Somebody said.
Now he also says it said that I wanted to.
Yeah.
Where is this?
What's the it?
And he sounds really Canadian. Oh yeah, and one more thing. It said I wanted to eat her blank. Happily married man, I got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you. He ends it with thank you.
Oh man.
When is that going to be a Canadian Heritage Minute.
This makes me long for simpler times.
Yeah, he was Trump before Trump.
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Remember how it was all just Toronto's crack smoking mayor?
I mean, I feel like for someone who smokes crack, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Most people who smoke crack never become mayor.
They're also not that large.
Crack smokers?
I don't think so.
Well, he's eating
Let's
a lot
move on
at
from
home,
this. I don't
though.
want to address this any further. I want to move on to our next clip. This one is up there for me as some of the best clippage rather that I've found.
This clip's
This
some
is some of the best
clip
clip
you're
I've
ever gonna
found.
see.
I briefly had a lobotomy.
All right, should I just play it?
Yeah, you
You're
should.
gonna say something else.
No, I'm good. I've said enough.
Those are good eggs.
Hot enough to fry an egg, also hot enough to fry a dog's brain. Your dog can't perspire. To cool off, he has to pant. Even with the windows left partly open, the hot air he's breathing can cause brain damage or even death. On a hot day, be kind to your dog by leaving him at home.
I think this clip is incredible.
I think it's good. I'm gonna
How
say
they
this.
managed to conceive it. Hot enough to fry an egg. It's also hot enough to fry your dog's brain.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to a police drawing of the dog.
It's a police drawing of the dog, and the guy giving the warning looks like he just came from a tennis practice.
It's after he brought a little kid into the police department. Now tell me what you saw.
Yeah.
The artist is gonna draw it for you. It's just this beautiful German Shepherd.
2 dog brains, sunny side up.
The eggs. I heard your remark. The
Yeah.
eggs looked absolutely
The eggs look
fantastic.
exquisite.
That's how they capture your attention.
I'll say this: when you were talking at the beginning about me sort of chastising my children, I think the Canadian accent, it's tough to come off as intimidating with a thick Canadian accent, because this
That guy did it.
He didn't seem intimidating at all.
What are you talking about? Hot enough to fry an egg? How about frying a dog's brain in a hot car?
Sounds
Why
like
did they
it
add
sounds
brain?
fun.
Why did they add brain? I guess this was at a time when PSAs were meant to scare. This is what you should use to put your kid to bed tomorrow.
Yeah. If you don't go to sleep, I'm gonna fry a dog's brain.
Yeah, maybe you have to be a little bit like unhinged.
Yeah, and I'm gonna serve it to you for breakfast.
Hey, these are just eggs.
Yeah. They're dog's brains.
No, it isn't. These are dogs' brains.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
All right.
We're watching every clip twice.
Look at these eggs. They're awesome.
Yeah, they look great.
Good sound, too. The Foley artist is really killing it. Uh-oh. This
Hot
dog's-
enough to fry an egg, also hot enough to fry a dog's brain. Your dog can't perspire. To cool off, he has to pant. Even with the windows left partly open, the hot air he's breathing can cause brain damage or even death. On a hot day, be kind to your dog by leaving him at home.
I feel like, you know how people looked older?
Yeah,
Like-
this guy's probably 23.
He's probably 23 years old.
He's
or
young enough in
something.
this video to be my son.
Yeah, exactly.
Son, what'd you learn at school today? Learned that when it's hot enough to fry an egg, you can fry a dog's brain, causing it to have brain damage, or even worse, death.
Yeah.
Well, all right, son, I gotta go do an improv show. I love this clip.
Yeah, it's good. But enough of it. Let's go to the next
right.
one.
I love your assertiveness. This is the type of assertiveness you have to exercise on your kids.
Yeah, you're right. All right, James.
Yeah.
Enough of this clip. Let's go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dog's brains frying.
The Hit List is brought to you by Duracell. You can't top the Copper Top.
Hi, I'm Alanis, and you're jamming in the jungle with Tarzan Dan. Hi, oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Oscillating generator is on. Coast to coast it is the most, shore to shore a whole lot more. Yes, spring is sprung, the grass is rid, and this is where the hits is. I'm Tarzan Dan. This is the hit list. Thank you very much for eyeballing me this week. We're going to find out the hit force, people who picked up fan packs because they mailed in their little Vine videos. We drew their name, and they got all kinds of prizes. We will announce those people this month, and plus, we're going to have a Vine video today. All you got to do is watch for me to swing through a video just like this. Okay, so when you see me go through a video and I do exactly that, what will happen is you just write it down and you can pick up a fan pack this month. Now, today we got Michael Jackson. Is he still number one? We'll find out. Plus, Big Audio Dynamite, which is big out west, but we'll talk about that later. Roxette, Mariah Carey, Eric Clapton, and as well, you ready? We might as well get right into it. We got the fan pack, so you got to hang around. But this is going out to Candace Dion in Hay River, Northwest Territories, in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Nicole Bruce, Alanis, and congratulations on your Juno, BB. Here it is, Plastic, on the hit list at number 30.
So, Dave, I put this one in for you. You're always talking about YTV stuff. Nicholas Pickles from Video and Arcade Top 10.
Yeah.
I gave you Tarzan Dan.
Yeah.
It's by far the least entertaining video. I do like the intro to the show. I liked his little quote about, thanks for eyeballing me this week.
So this is, the intro was Alanis Morissette.
She looked great.
She looked
there.
great, and this was prior to Jagged Little Pill, right? This is her pop.
This is
music.
far prior. Yeah, this is always too hot, never too cold. Take your best shot, too hot to hold, which is a song I like.
Yeah, I didn't realize that she was that big prior to sort of her alternative swing.
She wasn't.
She wasn't, but in Canada, I guess she was. She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's Canada big.
Canada big. Yeah.
So it's like, you see her on tour in Yellowknife.
Yeah, she looked fantastic. Yeah. And Tarzan Dan didn't look that fantastic. Looked kind of like
very 90s.
Looked 90s.
I like that he was coming up first, Eric Clapton, and they're gonna cut to Tears in Heaven on this kids channel.
You think it's Tears in Heaven? Eric Clapton, I guess
early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. I the only song that really I can't even.
It's nothing from Slow Hand, I guess.
Clapton's a bit of he's a snoozer.
He's a bit of a snoozer, and he's also, he's a little bit, as the kids say, problematic, apparently.
Whoa, okay. Is that what you think?
That's what I've heard. I've heard,
Did you watch?
I don't want to shame anyone, but that's what I heard.
What was the name of this show again that we just saw the clip from?
Tarzan Dan, the hit list.
Did you watch this?
I would watch it on New Year's Eve. I think they would do a Tarzan Dan, would do a countdown, I think, to midnight. With
I was more of a Music Plus guy for my music.
Yeah.
I
think that's the time that they play it on Music Plus, actually, I think.
Yeah, see, I was more of a Le Décompte de Clip, which is their version of whatever, the Much Top 10.
Yeah. You think you can get away with calling yourself Tarzan these days?
Yeah. These days, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Trump being president and all, you can call yourself Tarzan all you want.
All right. Well, Dave, does it bring back fond memories of watching YTV?
A little bit, but
television.
I feel like it's less cool than I remember it being, and I also
it's no different than our theme song.
It's a lot, and his little headset microphone, I don't know, didn't do it for me.
The first time I watched it, I couldn't even understand what he was saying.
No, it was, he's talking the lingo that kids
sounded like gibberish meant to sound North American.
It's cool patois, daddy-o.
Go to the next clip.
All right.
I think we should.
I'm in.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi. We've been looking everywhere for somebody who looks like me. So here's your chance. If you think you look like me, send your picture to us, and you may win a part opposite me and the Beachcombers. Send your picture to this address.
Gerussi Lookalike Contest, Beachcombers, Marley's Reach, Gibsons, BC, V0N1V0.
Wow. That's cool.
Do you know Bruno Gerussi, Dave?
I don't, but I think I could win the lookalike contest.
So this is why I've put the clip on tonight's show.
Yeah.
When I was digging for stuff tonight, Bruno Gerussi, as he mentioned, used to be the star of this show called The Beachcombers, which takes place in Gibsons, BC, which, coincidentally enough, I've been to.
What's that about, The Beachcombers?
You're combing the beaches looking for little treasures.
Is that what it is?
I only have vague memories of watching reruns. Like, it's very much before. This is like 70s, early 80s CBC.
Okay. Because I was listening to Will Sasso on a podcast today.
Yep.
And he's from Canada.
Oh,
He's from BC, and he got his start in BC acting. And he was talking about being on some CanCon show as his first gig, but set in BC, a drama. But I don't think it was this. I think it was a Neon Rider. I think maybe.
Oh God, Neon Rider is one of the all-time Canadian shows. It's about a farm for problematic teens.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. So that's it launched the career of Will Sasso.
Amazing theme song to the show.
Yeah. I should look it up after this.
Hold on. We're going to talk about this Bruno Gerussi lookalike contest.
Sure,
Now, he, in addition to the Beachcombers, also had a cooking show. And I was like, I bet you there's some clips to be found. Then I found this one. And if you have no context to this guy, you're thinking that this is just an ad that someone took out for a lookalike contest of themselves. And if you think you look like me, and then they cuts to the VO, send a letter to Bruno Gerussi lookalike contest. There's no name to it whatsoever. It's just send a letter to Bruno Gerussi lookalike contest. Play it again.
James, we got to do a lookalike contest for me.
I'm in, yeah, and we're gonna do our version of this with a bunch of kids. I'm Dave Kaufman. I'm Dave Kaufman.
You know,
I'm Dave Kaufman. And then we cut to you. No, I'm Dave Kaufman. And then
if you want to be featured on At
Send a
Home
letter
with
to
James.
David Kaufman lookalike contest. Yeah, play it again. I think this is a pretty funny commercial.
Sir, what do you think of what you've heard this?
Wait.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi. We've been looking everywhere for somebody who looks like me. So here's your chance. If you think you look like me, send your picture to us, and you may win a part opposite me in the Beachcombers. Send your picture to this address.
Gerussi lookalike contest, Beachcombers, Molly's Reach, Gibsons, BC, V0N1V0.
This might be the best clip we've ever. I know I said that the other one was the best. This is the. Send a letter to Gerussi. Look, he's mad at you as he's telling you. Send a letter to Gerussi lookalike. Yes.
I'm Bruno Gerussi.
He kind of laughs too. I'm Bruno Gerussi. And then when he says,
"Do you think you look like me?"
Yeah, we're looking for people that look like me. Why?
I'm looking for someone who looks like
Dave, I want you to play it again. This commercial gets better.
I feel
every
like
time.
I feel like if I put myself into this lookalike contest, I would come in second place to my dad, who would win.
It's me, Bruno Gerussi. Play it again.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi.
Hi, I'm Bruno Gerussi. We've been looking everywhere for somebody who looks like me. So here's your chance. If you think you look like me, send your picture to us, and you may win a part opposite me in the Beachcombers. Send your picture to this address.
Gerussi lookalike contest, Beachcombers, Molly's Reach, Gibsons, BC, V0N1V0.
Okay, I've discovered another nugget. He says we've been looking everywhere.
We've been looking everywhere for someone who looks like me, so I can kiss myself.
I'm Bruno Gerussi.
No,
he laughs in the middle of his laugh. I'm Bruno Gerussi.
I'm Bruno Gerussi.
We've been looking everywhere for people that look like me.
Yeah. For someone who looks like me. Why is he looking for?
Send a letter to Gerussi. Look, I guess because they were looking for something for an episode of the Beachcombers. I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to clip that part, find a picture of you. I'm going to add a mustache to it, and then tell people to send letters to this Gerussi. Can you look up when Bruno Gerussi died? There's no way he's alive.
You think he's dead?
I would would put every penny I own on it.
James, you shamed me for thinking the other guy was dead. Bruno Gerussi. How do you even spell Gerussi?
I feel like he probably died before the 90s. I'm gonna say he didn't make it to the 90s, and if he did, 94 tops.
He died. James, are we doing Price is Right rules? Because wait, he died in 95. November.
Okay, I'm pretty close. Yeah. I was close. I said nothing past 94, 1 year. This clip is the best thing we've ever done on this show.
He's got 2 kids, Tina Gerussi and Rico Gerussi.
Awesome name.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, rest in peace. Well, we should do a Bruno Gerussi episode. All right. Let's go to the next clip.
All right.
Wow, that was great.
Let's listen to it one more time.
All right.
No.
Sir, what do you think of what you've heard this far? What you heard so far?
No, it's open to debate. There's people that are for it and people that are against it. That's why we're having it. Excuse me, guys. Holy Christ! What happened? Cool, I thought it was respect. He's hitting the face of the camera. There's people that are for it and people that are against it.
Okay, I'm going to pause it.
All right. This is like something out of an episode of Trailer Park Boys. They seemingly bleep out this long stretch of cursing and then decide to leave in, holy Christ! Walked right into a camera.
Oh, man.
This guy can't catch a break. He is also no longer with us.
Oh, he's dead. But look, I mean, he lived a long life for someone who smokes crack.
Everyone on this show is dead.
You know,
Bruno Gerussi, Rob Ford, that dog who had a fried brain.
Fried his brain. You can fry an egg. You can fry a dog's brain.
I think you're doing a Bruno Gerussi impersonation.
Yeah. We're looking for another dog that looks exactly like this dog because we fried this dog's brain.
Send a letter to Fried Dog Sweepstakes. How much do you think it hurt that he walked into this camera?
I bet it hurt a lot. Firstly,
really,
when you walk into something and you're not expecting it, it hurts more because you're not.
It's not a wall, right?
It's
not a wall.
But the edges, the plastic edges, probably left an imprint on his face.
Yeah,
yeah, it probably hurt.
Our second Ford clip of the night.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next clip.
Our Ford clip of the night.
The #1 cabaret in Montreal, Nick's Palace, proudly presents a brand new season of super special attractions. Wrestling, boxing, dancing, and Nick's one and only Sex Aquarium. 7 days and 7 nights a week, there's always something happening at Nick's Palace. While you're there, enjoy their delicious buffet. All you can eat for only $3.25 till 8 p.m. Nick's Palace, the #1 cabaret in Montreal, on Saint Laurent corner of Port Royal. Call this number for the schedule of events.
The pizza looked incredible. Most people would think, hold on. The Sex Aquarium. That's what they draw you in. Did you see the pizza?
The pizza, it's somewhere like...
the food looked great.
Yeah, that's what you would... hey, honey, where do you want to go to eat tonight? Oh, I hear they have great pizza over here.
Yeah, Nick's Palace. Oh, well, what else do they have? Wrestling, boxing, dancing. Oh, and the Sex Aquarium.
Oh, yeah. And a sex aquarium. What do you think? What is a sex aquarium? It's just a...
It was a woman...
Yeah.
Just swimming around at a pool, and I think the signage on it said "Aquarium of Sex."
Yeah, it was Aquarium de Sex.
Let's watch it again.
All right.
The #1 cabaret in Montreal, Nick's Palace, proudly presents a brand new season of super special attractions. Wrestling, boxing, dancing, and Nick's one and only Sex Aquarium. 7 days and 7 nights a week, there's always something happening at Nick's Palace. While you're there, enjoy their delicious buffet. All you can eat for only $3.25 till 8 p.m. Nick's Palace, the #1 cabaret in Montreal, on Saint Laurent corner of Port Royal. Call this number for the schedule of events.
Wow, so the buffet closes at 8 p.m.
$3.25.
Yeah.
You can have as much of that delicious pizza as you want. There was lasagne as well.
But you got to go at like 6:30 because the buffet closes at 8.
What's the problem?
The problem is you're at the Sex Aquarium only opens at 11.
Okay,
you gotta
so
wait
hold
around
on.
for a few hours.
You go twice.
You go twice, and you got to put down another $3.25.
What I like is the commercial is not sleazy.
It's
the
not.
music sounds like kind of aerobics.
It is. It does start on a tight shot of a lady's chest, but
Now-
wearing a T-shirt though, which I guess is classy.
I want to talk about this for a second. Let's say tomorrow they announce breaking news: Nick's Palace set to reopen. I think it was on the corner of Saint Laurent and Port Royal. I don't even know what that street is. It must be renamed by this point.
Yeah, it was probably renamed something French.
And saying to celebrate the first week of the grand opening, the buffet is going back to those prices.
Yeah.
Dex Aquarium is back. Dave, would you go with me?
I got enough to eat at home, James.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you installed the sex aquarium in your home.
Yeah.
All your girlfriends swim in
That's
it.
what I call my bathtub.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But be honest.
Yeah.
Would you go with me?
I would. It depends. It depends.
On what?
If I'm busy.
We make plans.
I guess
I say,
go,
Dave, we're gonna cancel the show on the Monday. We're gonna go to Nick's Palace.
I'd have to sit down my wife and explain to her that I'm going for the pizza. And not for the
Would your
aquarium.
wife be bothered if you were gonna go to Nick's Palace? Would you tell her?
I would tell her, but I honestly don't know. She'd probably be like, "Okay, that's a bit weird, but I guess James needs this."
Oh, so that's the way you'd frame it. Like, I'm so desperate, I have to go see a woman swimming in a sex aquarium.
That's right. Yeah.
High Score Run writes, quote, 325, that's a steal. 75 cents left to throw into the
Yeah, you can make
aquarium.
some wishes. It's like when you go to Picasso's, you can throw the coin, throw a penny.
Now,
75
Dave, I
pennies
said
into
I
the
put
aquarium.
together an incredible playlist.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
So far, so good.
Let's go to the next clip.
This is the Canada that I love.
Yes.
Oh, James, how do you do the things you do? I still can't believe that it's true. I get hungry when I think of you. Like champagne and caviar, you're such a treat. Like cherries to believe, you're oh so sweet. You whet my appetite each time we meet. Oh, James, it's true. I get hungry when I think of you. The Urban Peasant
Okay, Dave.
is brought.
You remember the Urban Peasant?
I do. It rings bells in my memory.
That's a CBC classic.
Yeah. We should steal this theme song.
Or get someone to basically redo it.
Yeah.
Oh, James,
Yeah.
I get hungry when I think of you.
Yeah. I like it.
I wonder what I would feel if a woman. I've always fantasized about a woman singing for me. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, it also speaks to my egotism.
No, I think you can. I think you'll get there one day.
This song, it's a very seductive song for an afternoon cooking show.
Yeah, by an old guy who buys.
Yeah, my mother used to watch
who
this
doesn't
show.
spend a lot of money.
I'm sure that if my mother watches, she's like, "Oh, I remember that show." Do a deep dive. All the episodes are on YouTube.
I bet my dad would remember it too. He'd probably say something like this.
No, Dave, I remember that show. I used to watch that when you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, in the intro, were the surroundings familiar to you at all?
Yeah, I think so. It was some of the markets of Montreal, I believe.
No.
No?
Incorrect.
Oh, Vancouver.
That is the
Vancouver,
that's
of course.
The Granville Island
Yeah.
public market that we sat on the same steps that Mr. James Barber was.
You're
I
right.
saw that and it brought back memories.
Yeah, I wonder if the pickle stand was there at the time.
Yeah, true. The pickle stand we visited last fall, and the lady let us sample all the pickles.
I'll say this, though. I have a freeze frame done on a part. He's not very dexterous. He wasn't able to throw that pancake very smoothly.
I liked that it was a slow-mo shot.
It was
of
a
him
slow-mo,
flipping
and he was very nervous and double fisting the pan.
Maybe that's why the ladies like him.
Yeah. Oh, James.
Oh, James. That's the beginning of the song. Oh, James.
Gotta listen to it again.
Sure.
Oh, James.
Oh, James.
I've walked on that boardwalk.
The things you do.
How do you do it?
I still can't believe that it's true. I get hungry when I think of you.
Oh, people love smelling melon.
Like champagne and caviar, you're such a treat. Like cherries to believe, you're oh so sweet. You whet my appetite each time we meet. Oh, James, it's true. I get hungry when I think of you.
It's a pretty good song for a TV show.
Yeah, for a Canadian TV show, no doubt.
Yeah.
It's and for especially for an old guy TV show.
I wonder how many days they were prepping to film that in Vancouver. That was probably the one nice day of the month.
Yeah, well, it's not overcast.
James, it's looking like rain again,
Oh.
and there's geese all over the boardwalk.
Oh, James, we can't shoot today. There's geese all over the boardwalk. And don't worry, I've got enough to eat at home.
Oh. Woo! All right, we're winding down. What's next?
Here we go.
Now, I want to pause here for a second.
Sure.
Okay. I'm taking a risk here.
Sure.
This is a Canadian band called The Jitters.
Mm-hmm.
This is allegedly a live performance of their song Last at night.
Yeah. You don't do
What
that
did he say?
anymore.
He's like, instead of trying harder, I just choked up and hung up the receiver when you said hi. So he never got a chance.
It's kind of crazy that this is a bit of a topic, but they used to print out everybody's number in one book. It's fucking.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a bit crazy, no? You don't think so? Everyone's number?
Yeah, with their name and with the
Their
address in there too.
Yeah, just in a book. You know, like, oh, this person lives here and that's their number.
Yeah, it'd be real easy to stalk someone.
Yeah.
This is a good character of the show, the stalker.
The phone book stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I'm just the last of the red hot fools. I like there's a clearly a saxophone in there, but no saxophonist.
Yeah. I'm gonna say goes in my top 10 list.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tarzan Dan.
No problem. Tarzan Dave.
All right, we got one more, I think.
Yeah.
All right,
Here we
let's
go.
hit it.
You just call him a fat fuck.
Yeah, why do you say that? Why do you say that? Well, yes,
Why did you just call him a fat fuck?
You did. You said that. You did that.
Why did you? I just heard you.
That's right. You heard it. Okay. What did you say? What did you just say?
You just called him a fat fuck.
You called me a fat
Why
fuck
did you
right
call
now.
him a
You
fat
did.
fuck?
You just did.
Why did you
Are you
just
gonna
do
lie
that,
about
Barbara?
that? Are you gonna lie about that,
Why did
Barbara?
you just
Are you
call
gonna
him a
lie
fat
about that?
fuck?
You said that.
You just called
said
him
that
a
with a
fat
witness.
fuck. Why did you do
Okay.
that?
Where you
I'd
going,
like to know
John?
your
Face the music? Why didn't you say that? Why can't you say that? Why can't you say that? What you said? Yes, you did. You called me a fat fuck right in front of it. Right in front of
Why
it.
did you do it?
That's exactly what you did. No,
Why did
no,
you do
no,
it?
no. I want to know if you were a man.
Why did you do it?
If you were a man.
Why did you do it?
Well, no, that is not a process. That is an
Why
assault.
did
That
you
is a
do it?
verbal assault. That is a verbal
Why did you do it?
assault. That is a verbal assault. No, I am standing right here.
Why did you do it?
That's exactly.
I want to
what
know
said.
why you said it.
that. You said that. No, this is a public space.
I'd like to know why you said it.
Why did you say that? You said that right
Why
there.
are you running, Barbara?
Why are you running, Barbara?
Tell him. Rob?
So this is a reporter who I guess I don't know what he called Rob Ford.
I have an
It's a
idea.
little bit cloudy. I'm not sure what he may have called him.
I don't know. I'm by the end of the clip, I was piecing it together.
How many times was the F word used in that clip?
I don't know.
You did. You did.
I've never seen. It's amazing.
Rob Ford looking up at him with his
You're peeking, James. So you know we can hear you.
Yeah, it's so I'm doing.
It's not coming through because of how
Wow.
nasally it is.
Wow, I'm going so high pitched that my mic is like, no, bro, we cannot.
I've never seen someone so elated to have been called a fat fuck before.
Well, I like that Rob says, "Be a man
Yeah.
and admit it,"
Yeah.
and I agree with him.
Well, if he did it.
Now I've seen the full clip.
Yeah.
He mouths it.
Okay.
The guy goes, "Answer the question, you."
Oh, really?
And then whoever the aide is, you just called him a fat, you know. And then that's when Ford goes, "You did." That one come through?
Ish.
Maybe I gotta do it as a whisper. You did. How come it works for you and not me?
Well, I'm on. I've got a better mic.
No, you don't. You don't have, maybe that's why it's letting your crud through.
You did.
This is really upsetting me that yours is going through and my impersonation is not. And then they follow him.
You called me a fat fuck.
Wow. Why is yours?
You did.
This is really torturing me. They follow him through the concourse of what I assume is City Hall, and the guy refuses to back down, meaning Rob Ford. He won't back down with this reporter. What do they call him? Simmons or Berwin or something like that?
It was
Who cares?
okay, fine.
And then he finds an escape hatch and leaves through a side door.
He just goes like this.
And Ford is the front of the
What would you have said if you know?
If I got caught, I said, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna say?
Yeah.
It's at least say something. Say I didn't, Mr. Ford. I never said that. I never used those words. Don't just say nothing.
Now, James.
And you can dislike the. Hold on. You can dislike the guy as a reporter, I think it's uncalled for to use terms like that.
You're right.
He should have called him crack mayor.
You called
Toronto's crack mayor, accused of being an FF.
Yeah. It's the crack mayor lookalike contest. I'm the crack mayor. We're looking for a mayor's on crack lookalike contest. Must look like a fat fuck to enter.
Oh man, let's just end it there.
All right.
That was a really good tie-in. The Bruno Giroux. Dave, what was your favorite clip today? Mine was Bruno
Giroux by a mile.
Dave. Hold on. Wasn't there some other clip we said we wanted to watch?
Oh, yes, but I don't remember.
Put the Bruno Giroux clip on again. So, guys, this has been voted the greatest Canadian clip and or content of all time, featuring Bruno Giroux, a star of the Beachcombers.
This will be the outro, so let's say goodbye
all right
now.
That's Dave. I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night. Goodbye. Farewell. Be well. Let's throw it to Bruno Giroux.
Hi, I'm Bruno Giroux.
Hi, I'm Bruno Giroux.
Hi, I'm Bruno Giroux.
Hi, I'm Bruno Giroux. We've been looking everywhere for somebody who looks like me. So here's your chance. If you think you look like me, send your picture to us, and you may win a part opposite me in the Beachcombers. Send your picture to this address.
Giroux Lookalike Contest, Beachcombers, Molly's Reach, Gibsons, BC, V0N1V0.
Sir, what do you think of what you've heard this?